Piece by Piece lyrics are transformed by Kelly Clarkson into a song about empowerment. Last Saturday night, Kelly Clarkson pleasantly surprised the crowd by singing Piece by Piece, a song that many had assumed she would never perform again. However, she changed the lyrics this time to make it an anthem of personal empowerment. The song Piece by Piece, which was first released in 2015, addressed Clarkson's pain at her father abandoning her when she was a young child. However, it also paid tribute to her then-husband Brandon Blackstock, claiming that he was putting her back together piece by piece and demonstrating that husbands and fathers could stay and leave a different legacy, one of love and kindness. The final stanza, which portrays Blackstock as the protagonist, expresses the poet's conviction that her husband will never abandon their daughter and shatter her heart the way his father did. But then the unthinkable occurred. Clarkson and Blackstock, who had 2 children together, got divorced in 2022 and subsequently split in 2020, forever altering the course of that tale and its impact. A punch in the stomach. By the way, piece by piece, I found out my hero's me. This sentence appears in the song Rock Hudson on Clarkson's recently released album Chemistry. Fans weren't sure what would happen to the original song, but the storyline twist was that she revived it as opposed to retiring it. She initially sang the song with the revised lyrics on Saturday, moving her admirers to tears. In areas where she had previously named Blackstock, she changed he to I and referred to herself. Around halfway through the song, it becomes clear that many of the words that once pertained to her father now also apply to Blackstock. Examples include, I just walk away when they ask for money, and I just walk away when they ask for love, among others. River and Remington's parents' 2 children are mentioned in the lines I take care of things, when you leave scars and I will never leave them, like you left me. One of the strongest revisions is the sentence that was altered from piece by piece. He restores my faith, that a man can be kind, and a father could stay to piece by piece. I restored my faith, that a heart could still beat, even when it breaks. Anyone who has suffered loss can identify to this sentence in some way because it talks about sadness and loss, about going through grief and doing more than you think you are capable of. Many of us, like myself, have gone through the agony of an unforeseen and unpleasant divorce. By effectively putting words to our suffering, Clarkson encourages us to believe in our own capacity for recovery and wholeness rather than relying on others to make us feel complete. She gives every one of us the ability to be the hero of our own life tale by empowering ourselves. We're not told to want it for ourselves, it's not the plot. We are instructed to search outside of ourselves for a hero to save us from the suffering others cause us, or that occasionally we even contribute to. It's the fantasy of the knight in shining armor on a white horse that so many of us were raised to aspire to through Disney films and children's literature. But gradually, that story is shifting, from Disney pictures that show women in self-assured roles to movies like the current Barbie movie, which is shattering box office records by showing a matriarchal society rather than a patriarchal one. Film and music are both examples of media that are starting to convey a sense of self-determination and control over one's life by the choices we make and the way we present ourselves to others. Are you going to fall? Pink asks in the opening of the official music video for her new song Trust Fall, from the album of the same name. Are you supposed to be caught by someone, or do you catch yourself? Afterwards, she said, there will be something worth falling for. We all fall for different things, whether it's love, money, a dream, a position, or a relationship. Jumping it all puts you at danger of harm, risking rejection, betrayal, and abandonment by believing in love. We can never predict how a circumstance or relationship will turn out up front. To even attempt to freefall requires the belief that whatever one is falling for is worthwhile of the risk of failure. The more self-aware we become, the more we can rely on ourselves to save us when others fail, knowing that painful situations will inevitably occur that don't turn out the way we anticipate them to. However, even when people let us down or cause us harm, we can gradually rebuild our own faith and stand up for ourselves in the ways we need to. That song might have simply been archived by Clarkson with the designation forever retired. I'm pleased she gave one of her most famous songs a new life and enabled us all to love ourselves better as a result. I was deeply moved by the original song and am now even more deeply affected by the remake.